Look at you, sitting there in the dark, or maybe in your car, or pretending to work while your boss is busy staring at his own screen. You've got this video playing, maybe a podcast in the other ear, and probably 3 tabs open for shoes you'll never buy. God forbid there's a single second where the only thing you can hear is the hum of your own refrigerator. That would be the end of the world, wouldn't it? Welcome to the United States of Distraction, the land of the free and the home of the I can't be alone with my own thoughts for 5 minutes or I'll realize my life is a hollow shell of consumerist regret. We are a nation that has declared war on silence. We've treated quiet time like a national security threat. If the air isn't filled with the sound of a true crime narrator describing a gruesome murder in rural Ohio, we start to feel like the walls are closing in. Think about it. You walk into your house, the place where you're supposed to relax, and what's the first thing you do? You hit the power button on the TV. You don't even watch it. You just need that background noise. You need the comfort of a laugh track from a sitcom filmed in 1994 to convince you that everything is okay, even though you're currently eating a bowl of cereal for dinner over the sink. We've become a society of white noise addicts. We go to sleep with the sound of rain on a tin roof or deep space fan blasting at 60 decibels because the alternative is hearing that tiny annoying voice in the back of your head asking, "Hey, remember that embarrassing thing you said to your crush in the 7th grade? Let's analyze that for 3 hours." Silence is the ultimate truth serum, and we are absolutely terrified of the results. In the silence, you might actually have to face the fact that you hate your job, or that your relationship is just 2 people scrolling through Instagram in the same bed until one of you dies. So what do? We drown it out. We blast Joe Rogan at 1.5x speed while we're in the shower. We put on a lo-fi beats to study/relax to stream while we're literally trying to relax because apparently relaxation is now a task that requires a soundtrack. We've turned our brains into a 24-hour drive-in theater, and the projectionist is a caffeinated squirrel. And since I know you're currently looking for any reason to keep the noise going, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. It's the perfect way to ensure your feed stays loud, chaotic, and filled with my lovely, cynical voice. It's a win-win. I get to keep my job, and you get another 5 minutes of not having to think about the existential void. Go ahead. Click it like your sanity depends on it. Done? Good. Now back to the roar of the machine. Have you noticed how we've even ruined the outdoors? You go for a hike in the beautiful Appalachian Mountains or along the California coast, and half the people you pass have noise-canceling headphones on. They're connecting with nature while listening to a podcast about how to optimize their morning routine for maximum productivity. God forbid you hear a bird chirp or the wind in the trees. That's dead air. And in the American mind, dead air is for losers. We need content. We need input. We've become human sponges, but instead of water, we're soaking up a toxic sludge of celebrity gossip, political rage bite, and 10-second clips of people falling off skateboards. The pling of a notification isn't just a distraction, it's a lifeline. It's the universe reminding you that you're still connected, even if that connection is just a bot in Russia trying to sell you a crypto scam. We've reached a point where we'd rather be angry at a stranger's tweet than be quiet with our own souls. Anger is loud. Anger is a vibration. Silence? Silence is a mirror. And let's be real, most of us haven't liked what we've seen in the mirror since 2012. We are a superpower that can't handle a power outage. Not because we'll be cold or hungry, but because the Wi-Fi goes down and suddenly the silence becomes deafening. You start hearing your own heartbeat and you think, is that supposed to be that fast? Am I having a heart attack? I should Google this. Oh wait, no internet. I'm gonna die alone with my thoughts. We've even gamified our silence avoidance. Look at gyms. It used to be a place to sweat. Now it's a sensory assault. Neon lights, bass-heavy EDM at ear-bleeding volumes, and 12 TV screens showing the news, sports, and a cooking show all at once. We're running on a treadmill like hamsters staring at a burger being made on Food Network while listening to hardcore motivation in our ears. It's a total system override. We've built a world where you never have to be present. You can be at the gym, at work, or at a funeral, and your brain can be somewhere else entirely, as long as you've got enough bars on your 5G. We tell ourselves we're multitasking, we're efficient, but the truth is, we're just scared. We're scared if the music stops, we'll realize we don't know who we are without the noise. We've built our entire identities out of the things we consume, the shows we binge, the playlists we follow, the influencers we mimic. Without the noise, the identity collapses. You're just a person in a room, and that person is boring. That person is small. That person has bills and anxieties and a weird mole on their back they've been meaning to get checked out. This is the American fear of missing out, but it's shifted. It's not just about missing the party, it's about missing the distraction from the fact that there is no party. We're like those people who keep the radio on for the dog when they leave the house, except we're the dog and the house is our own minds and we never actually leave. We've become experts at doom scrolling because the doom is at least interesting. The alternative, quiet reflection, is boring. And in the US of A, being bored is the only unforgivable sin. We'd rather be miserable and stimulated than peaceful and bored. Look at our kids. We've raised them in this noise chamber. They don't know what a quiet car ride feels like. They've got tablets in the back seat, headphones on their heads, and a screen in their pockets. We've successfully passed on our trauma of silence to the next generation. We're raising a race of people who will probably invent a way to play YouTube videos directly into their retinas while they sleep, just to make sure they never have to dream their own original thoughts. Dreams are too quiet. Dreams are too indie. We need the big-budget, high-definition noise of the collective consciousness. The irony is that we spend billions of dollars on wellness and mindfulness, but then we use an app for it. Okay, Siri, help me meditate. And then Siri tells you to breathe while a calming rain sound plays, the same sound you used to drown out your thoughts earlier. We've turned peace into another product to be consumed. We want the benefits of silence without actually having to endure the silence. It's like wanting the muscles without lifting the weights. You can't hack your way into your own head, pal. You have to walk through the front door, and the door only opens when it's quiet. So here's a radical idea. Next time you're in your car, or cleaning the house, or walking the dog, don't put on the headphones, don't turn on the radio, just exist. Feel the crushing weight of your own existence for 10 minutes. Hear the sound of your own breathing. Let the cringe memories wash over you like a tidal wave. It's gonna suck. You're gonna feel like you're vibrating out of your skin. You're gonna reach for your phone like it's an oxygen mask. But don't. Stay in the silence. Because the noise isn't making you smarter or more connected or more alive. It's just making you numb. It's a digital anesthetic. We're a nation under anesthesia, and we're wondering why we can't feel anything. The pling is the needle, and the 2x is the dosage. If you want to actually wake up, you have to turn the volume down. You have to realize that the boring silence is where your actual you is hiding. And yeah, that guy might be a mess, he might be weird, he might be terrified, but at least he's real. And being a real mess is a hell of a lot better than being a well-tuned, high-definition drone. But hey, who am I kidding? This video is about to end, and the autoplay is going to kick in, and you're going to let it. You're going to let the next hit of noise wash over you because the silence of the room you're in is already starting to itch. Go ahead, click the next one. Feed the beast. But just remember, the longer you run from the silence, the louder it gets when it finally catches you. And it always catches you, usually at 3 a.m. when your phone dies. Enjoy the noise while it lasts, America. I'll be here whispering into the void, waiting for you to realize that the person you're trying to drown out is the only person worth listening to. Leave a comment if you actually made it through this without checking your phone. I bet there's like 3 of you. The rest of you probably have the attention span of a goldfish on meth. Stay loud, stay distracted, and whatever you do, don't think. It's bad for the economy. See you in the next roar. Peace.